If I could have said 4 to 5 weeks ago that call centers will, once one person have that call center, will be the downfall of Jamaica, I expect our leaders, those in charge, to know that. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are gonna be touching on something that I've touched before. How is it that we can contain the spread within the call center environment if it is that people use the same headset, they use the same station, they're one person here, and then you can touch your neighbor. Literally, it's the cubicles are that close within the environment. Now, how is it that spread within that industry can be contained? Frankly, if a couple people in the call center get it, it's almost impossible to contain that spread without a shutdown. My first video on here was about if the call centers will be able to survive this pandemic. And I didn't give an answer to that. I didn't say yes or I didn't say no, but I was kind of maybe leaning towards no. Reason for that is I've been there. So I don't want anybody to say, oh, people coming and talking about the fact that call center this and call center that and call center whatever you're not. I know what it's like. I've been there. I've experienced it for more than 2 years. Somewhere there, give and take, minus 2 years. No. In my first video, I spoke about the fact that other countries such as Philippines, they gave their clients an ultimatum. It's either this or all call centers will have to stop operating. It's either you're going to give them a place to stay or you're going to be transporting them to work every single day. If not, then you have to close this. And this was because I guess they were doing their research and they realized that such cluster, such tight environment is not maybe, but is gonna be a big problem if at least one person, you do not need more than one diggy somebody there for that spread to happen. The reason is they share locker space, lunchroom, bathroom, stations, headset, every single thing, maybe with the exception of water bottle, but everything else there is shared. Luckily for me, when I was working there, I had my own station, had my own headset. I take it up every single night. I bring it in my locker or whatever because I didn't share that with anybody. But not all call centers have that, not all accounts have that. But thank you, Jesus, when I was there, which is not in this time, because if I was there in this time, trust me, would have long gone. Me da unemployed long time. Long time. Now, as of April 22nd, we have 252 confirmed COVID cases in Jamaica. Of that number, over 130 can be linked to the workplace cluster. In addition to that, there's over 800 people in home quarantine within the parish of St. Catherine alone. Now, bear in mind that cases, or let's say positive cases, they're from Clarendon, St. Catherine, Portland, Kingston, and St. Andrew. So that's 5 parishes, and in St. Catherine alone, there's over 800 people in home quarantine. Them number they alarming. Since then, our Prime Minister has announced that all BPOs should be closed for a period of 14 days, which started yesterday, Wednesday. That's April 22nd. And bear in mind, when the statement says all BPOs should be closed, there are exceptions. For those who deal with health insurances and stuff like that, and banks, I think they have an exception. I'm not sure what other categories have exceptions. So people still are gonna work. People still interact with people. People still have more than 10 people in a one space at a given time. Mind you, some people are allowed to work from home, because I know people that are now working from their homes, be it whether they're in Kingston or they're in Montego Bay or St. Catherine, wherever. So that's good. People getting the chance to work from them house. But listen to me, if I could have said 4 to 5 weeks ago that call centers will, once one person have that call center, will be the downfall of Jamaica, I expect our leaders, those in charge, to know that. Like, that environment, as me say, the first thing, you buzz a lot, you open a lot of doors, you speak to different people, you go to your supervisor's desk for assistance. So it's not like an environment where you just go in and just you alone. It doesn't work like that. So you realize the amount of different people you have to interact with. So even if you take precautionary measures and you have your hand sanitizer, you have your wipes, you have your whatever, not, you still have people that you have to interact with that may not be taking them steps there. And I am not here to bash call centers, and I am not here to bash the government, but all I am saying is, from the minute we had one confirmed case in Jamaica, the BPO organization, the government of this country, should have started to look in immediately. Should have started get people in the BPO sector to work from their home. Reason why I said this: on any given day on a production floor, you have over 100 agents going through that production floor daily. I can speak about where I was. You have you have 5 teams and you have a minimum of 20 agents per team. That's 100 people easily. Plus, then you have support, you have supervisors, you have workforce, you have the managers, them 100 and add easily. Now, if you couldn't have known that an environment with over 100 people on a production floor at a given time, and when I say on a production floor, I mean, for example, if you work on Amazon, that production floor is Amazon with over 100. But then you also have, let's say, NCB, you have Humana, you have wherever the place be, all those floors. So in that organization alone, in that company, you have over 500 people easily. It is said that the call center that is responsible for the spike, their company employ over 700 individuals. What do you mean? And we never see it fit to look into that. Yes, we close school, we close doctor's office, we close this, we close church, more than 20 people, but we still have BPO running as business as usual. Now, if it is a case where not all agents can work from home, every hotel lock, get a deal with the hotels to use their space, use their conference room, you set up their conference room and you keep your staff there. If it is a case where you may have to reduce their salary to help and cushion the additional bill, then do that. But it can't be say we operate business as usual when we know how tight the BPO sector is, the workplace there so is. Listen, 12 we working at my office too. And the first case come out and we stop go to work. You understand? The National Stadium was closed, school was closed, this place was closed, church lockdown. But yet still, BPO continued to run business as usual. And even now that there's a spike, and even now when St. Catherine alone have 800 people under quarantine that is associated with somebody from the BPO, we are still making exception. We need to give them an ultimatum. It's either you're going to get internet to all of your workers home and allow them to work from home, or is either you are going to rent a facility and you're going to keep all of your people. Them Pegasus is there, you have Courtly, you have whole heap of them place with big ballrooms. Set up their stations there, rent it out, invest. This is a crisis, and if we don't do something about that fast and really fast, we're going to be hitting that 500 mark very soon. Very soon. And in addition to what happening with BPOs and stuff, we as citizens, in my previous video I said to you, don't leave your job, because at the end of the day, when you leave your job, what's gonna happen? The government is issuing what, $10,000 one-time payment for those unemployed, and for those who were previously employed, they're going to be getting $9,000 a week for 3 months, $9,000 2 weeks for 3 months, which is $54,000 for the month. Regular people bills alone are $53,000 for 1 month, or $54,000, I think it was. Listen, don't judge my maths, but I think it's $54,000, $32,000, $54,000. That's what they're getting for 3 months. And I said, don't leave your job. But if you're in a job that you don't feel safe, what the point where you stay? After all of this over, people, we're gonna go back to regular life, we'll go back to normal life. And listen, I was saying to my friends the other day, because we all at some point in our life we worked within the BPO sector, and I was saying to them, Andrew, may feels to the clients them now go want to do job with Jamaica no more. Them are gonna come back, because it's $2.99 most BPO pay them agents. When you do that, they're not paying agents over $5. Them not doing that, so they're gonna come back, because the labor is cheap and the level of customer service that they get from us in Jamaica is second to none. You ever call some place where you deal with America? Them hang up in your ears, them shout after you, them do whatever. But when you come to Jamaica, what you have to do? You have to speak to them nice, because your quality, everything affects your pay, and we don't want that. I remember I was speaking to a girl the other day in New York, and she works at a doctor's office, doctor's office. And when I was working at a call center, that place that she's working is people who used to call me, and it's a call center. And she tell me, say she gets $27 an hour for call me for do her per authorization, and I was getting $3. So she get $27 and me get $3, and I me do fair work fair, because she could have do her work herself. She never need to call me. So we are worried about if BPO if we give them an ultimatum, them not gonna nowhere. Them not going nowhere, because they don't want to pay those type of money in America. So they're going to constantly come to Jamaica and pay us $3, $4, $5, because we're not getting more than $5 an hour. Do the math. So now I get $400 and something hour. That's a less than $5. Sister, that's a $3. That's $3. So and when BPO pull whatever, them not going nowhere. Them not going. The girl said to me, so I said to her, you're not going to work today because it was a Monday. And she said, no, me I carry you go shopping today, blah, 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 blah. So I said, so that not going to affect your pay? She said, no. And they're actually looking to it to have me work from home. And it wasn't a pandemic. It was in summer. So let me tell you, the service that we give them alone is gonna allow them to come back and stick with us. So it's time our government, it's time our citizens make a decision to say that with BPO is going to be our downfall if we continue. So the first thing they're going to say, BPOs aren't guided by our laws, and BPOs aren't this, and you're not even listen, tell them for go on. Tell them to take them business and go on and say them now go nowhere. Because when they go to Philippines, the people don't understand what the people in Philippines are saying. Regular, I get calls to say, I got a customer on my line. She said she wants somebody who speaks English. And do you think that they're going to pull their accounts? That not happen. They're going to wait until all this is over and then they come back. So it's time we stop let those sectors take disadvantages of us. We're not hungrier than nobody else. I mean, technically we are. But if we act like we're not, then we're able to maintain them. Now, I may sound angry and I may sound bitter and whatever, but the truth is, our own people Feel with one people them where supervisors and managers in the BPO don't look out for them agents. Them not have no backbone. Them not have, listen, people may not have the facility to work from their home, so they have to go up on LOA. You could suggest something else. You couldn't suggest something else to the client. You couldn't say to the client, say, alright, here what, make we rent one villa, make we rent one this. Them places they still, you know, open, rent something from them. You understand what I say? And put up on the agents them. Put up on the agents them where don't have the facility. Put up on the agents them where not able to take on their computers because them house a little and them not have a space. What not do for them people there? No, them just have to go on LOA and don't have a job going forward. No man, we need to do better. And yet still, those clients are the clients once them have overtime. People are work 100 hours a week. Yeah, we're glad for the local money, but people are work hours and hours and hours a week. And all you can do for them, I give them ice cream and pizza and cake. You guys should have lobbied for those agents with the home now without a job, because them don't have Wi-Fi in them yard, or them don't have enough space to take home them system. Oh, and we keep talking about, oh, they're gonna scam, scamming not going either way. You're not allowed to bring your phone on the production floor, but you can still scam. Either way you can still scam, because you can carry paper and you can carry pen. And you can write down people's social security number, and you can write down people's account number, and you can still do whatever. Whatever it is, we're not afraid to go up my them yard, it could have up my work anyways. So when you guys come on television and bash the agents, well, oh, and a lot of these agents can't bring home the computers to work because where they live isn't safe. Do something for them. Bring them somewhere where safe. Put them up and make sure so them still have a job. Even pretend like you care. But no, nobody cares. But we're not bashing the call center. It's already gone bad. We already have 252 confirmed cases. But all I'm saying is, in a time of crisis, our workplace should look out for us. That's all I'm saying.
Why?
But until, brother, so why? But until next time, guys. Purpose of our business is to make money. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. Me not come vent. So like, share, subscribe to my channel. If there's a video that you want to see me do, please comment or send it to me on my Instagram at Hanik's Opinion. Well, Hanik, I don't know, Hanik_opinion, something. Just type in Hanik's Opinion and you're gonna find me on the gram. You know what I mean? Thank you guys so much for watching. Hanik's Opinion.